You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. Welcome. We have a guest. We have Frank Zappa with us. I'm very excited. Yes, thank you for coming. Also, we've got Eric Prater, Bull, and myself as usual, and Tucker is chilling around here. So before we get into anything, Frank, how have you been?
Good, busy. New album is finally recorded, first full-length album. So we're in the final stages of that, and that will be coming out hopefully in the next couple months here. But yeah, there'll be more. There'll be things, singles dropping, and videos and stuff like that along the way. So yeah, it's just been good making music and playing a lot of shows.
Very exciting. You did mention something about, this being a special album.
Yes, this is my first full-length album that I've ever done as Frank Zappa solo guy. So it's full band though. So I'm excited about it, and it definitely has some. It's the first album that I've really put the songs on that I think are my experiences, and it's not just I think everything really fits well together. So yeah. In that regard, I think it's special to me. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everybody else likes it too.
Well, I already like it because I know I like your stuff. Also, reminder, Frank Zappa does our intro and outro. So if you've been enjoying that has been Frank Zappa. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah.
I should be looking here, but I'm looking there. Wow. All right, let's just get into this. We're going to go all over the place. Right now it's time for Tattletales, where we all talk smack about our pets. Because I want to know, how is Mozzarella?
She's good. I was just saying we got her a jack-o'-lantern costume that she's going to wear for Halloween. And actually, this is a bit of a tattletale. She's become really good at waking me up at like anywhere between 2 and 4 in the morning because she'll have to go outside and go, do her thing. And she's gotten good at, she doesn't want to wake Nicole, but she's okay with waking me, and she knows I wake up to her just going, she'll go, "Ruh." That's as loud as she'll get. And then if she really has to go, she'll like full on bark. But it's really funny how she just like doesn't want to wake Nicole, but she'll get up and she'll go, "Ruh," and that's it. And then I get up and I let her out, but it's beyond frustrating to have to let her out at like 3 in the morning almost every night. So
Aw. Well, imagine how frustrating it is to have to go to the bathroom and have to ask
3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I know. Like, that's true.
I relate to that. That is a problem I have. Now, if I had to go like, to somebody to make it happen, I don't know.
That's true.
I would have.
I guess she's being as polite as she can.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if she's having 0 accidents, you're very lucky, because I would probably have more accidents than she's having, just because.
Yeah.
At that time, if you have to go, you have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that, I don't think she has to go, because there's been some times when I've just ignored her and I'm like, no, go to bed. And then she's fine till like 6. She's, she may be uncomfortable for a few hours, but I usually get up pretty early. But sometimes I let her and I'm like, man, it's crazy that you have to go at 3 in the morning. Like we went before you went to bed. You haven't eaten anything that I know
girl.
of. Yeah, she's a little.
Yeah, what is that?
Princessy.
Excuse me, Bull. What'd you say?
I said, what is that? Because Trixie does that sometimes too. I was like, really?
I know. I wonder if they get bored. They sleep all day, or whatever. Matzi doesn't actually, but like she sleeps a lot of the day, and then going to bed, maybe she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna get up now and might as well do something. Might as well go to the bathroom. I don't know.
Outside.
Yeah. See what's going on outside. Chase the coyotes or whatever.
Oh no! Is there a way to fence, like give her a safe fence?
We're fenced in. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she's got a little yard in the back that is good. But we have seen, like, we live on a pretty busy street, but there's been coyotes at night just walking down the street. It's pretty wild.
You might need. Well, I don't know. I don't even want her out at 3 a.m. now that there's like coyotes around. But I'm thinking like you might, like for her 3 a.m. thing. Like, what about one of those dog collar locky door things? But then again,
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it would involve a dog door and a collar in the middle of the night. But then, she could do whatever she wants all night.
Yeah, she'd be like, I'm going to be outside all night. Thank you very much.
Yeah, then you're going to see what it's like to have like a coyote dog hybrid.
I didn't know that, like, where you live, I didn't know that, like, coyotes can just, like, I didn't know that they, like.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like we're in a city.
It's more like a city setting, so I didn't think coyotes would just be out walking around.
Yeah, it's really wild. They'll walk down the alley. They'll walk under the overpass. That you see them on the like just the neighborhoods all the time because we're right by like a river, and there's some woods. There's not like any super dense woods, super close, but there's enough where they live, and the park I actually take her to where there's like a baseball diamond and a city pool and all this stuff. Yeah. Last year, there's a season when the coyotes have babies, and they actually lay out in the field that we normally play with mozzarella, and they just sit there. And so we'll be walking through the field, and the coyotes are there because they're kind of guarding their, wherever their cubs are in the woods, and it's really intense because they will look at us, but they're scared of humans, so they won't. They're kind of like on alert, so they're like, I'm not gonna go by you because you're a human. But I think if it was just mozzarella, they would completely go after her. So it's pretty weird. They're not super big. They're a little crazy looking though. Like I biked alongside one once and it kind of ran next to me. So yeah, coyotes are kind of that. I wouldn't mess with them if I were you.
So I mean, actually, it's kind of weird. Like where I live too, that something that you wouldn't expect to see around here. We actually have armadillos.
Oh, funny.
I wouldn't expect. I don't even know where they are, but I'm surprised to hear you see that.
Yeah, armadillos. Yeah,
they're so mythical to me.
They're slowly making their way north. I don't know why, but they are.
Making my way back north.
Armadillos.
Frank, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, frank.gappa. That helps. Please follow me there. If you want to buy some music or some T-shirts, you can go to Bandcamp and look up Frank Gappa. I have some different T-shirts on there. And then otherwise, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to it, wherever you stream anything. I have a bunch of songs out right now, and the new album will be out there. But the best place to probably find it is go to Instagram, follow me there, and then you can find links to everything else. So, yeah. But yeah, I guess I do have to leave now. It's been brief, but you have a song. I hope you like it. I expect some feedback, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thanks for having me, as always.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Good to meet you.
Well, yeah, good to meet you. Well, hopefully we'll do this again soon where I can be on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, hopefully my machine will work in my favor instead of against me.
That'd be perfect. Awesome. Well, have a great show, guys. Say hi to everybody, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
All right, Frank. Bye.
Love to you.
You too. Love you guys. See ya.
Thanks. All right, as promised, here is Frank Gappa.
There's a dramatic scene on outdoors. Everybody drove in to see. There's an open end to the book I read.
And I believe we are back. Not quite sure. Okay, we are back. I believe that was glitchy. I apologize to Frank Gappa. I think not only that, it was upside down, so I do need to work on that to present it correctly. I don't even know if you could hear the audio, which is so terribly ironic because it was recorded so that we could hear the audio, because we usually don't hear the audio on Zoom. Obviously there are Zoom monsters, so it's just the two of us. Eric, are you comfortable with Are You Aware and Do You Care?
Oh yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, cool. So then, in that case, it's now time for Are You Aware? And, more importantly, Do You Care? Not with Nick, because Nick is not here, but with Eric Prater. So I'm going to ask you either do you care and are you aware, or do you think Nick is aware and do you think he cares? So you get to decide which way you want to do this. I'm just going to ask it, are you aware and do you care? And
I can do it
how
both
many?
ways.
What?
I can do it both ways. I'll give my opinion and then I can give you what I think Nick would say.
All right, cool. And we're going to do rapid. We're going to try to do it rapid fire. We'll see how that goes. And, oh, wait, one more thing. Ooh. Yeah. How many tucks do you give, as in Tucker?
Tucks.
Or
right.
ducks, whatever you want to give.
Tucks. I like tucks.
Yeah. How many tucks do you give? All right. So someone took a dump. Are you aware and do you care that someone took a dump at Comic-Con?
No, I wasn't aware. Can you give me more context?
Do you need more context than someone taking a dump in the middle of the walkway to Comic-Con?
Was it
so
like
Comic-Con's happening?
Was it like just in the middle of like people?
It was interior.
Oh, that's strange. I don't really. No, I don't really care. I'll give it 1.5 tucks.
1.5 tucks. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think Nick would care either.
Interesting. I thought he would care about that one. All right, you're probably right.
Well, maybe he will because it's Comic-Con.
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out, or we won't. If you're watching, Nick, let us know. All right. Are you aware and do you care that California restaurants are now having a vomit fee? $45, I believe, vomit fee.
A vomit fee?
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
So a brunch vomit fee, specifically. When you have brunch, if you throw up, you have to pay. There's a vomit fee.
Wow. I care a little bit. I'll give it one tuck.
Wow. So you didn't care about the last one, gave it 1.5. This one you do care a little bit about, but you still give it 1. This is an amazing system. Are you aware and do you care that Kanye will not let his wife speak?
Yes. No, I wasn't aware, but I do care that he won't let his wife speak.
Yeah. I mean, I only read the headlines and we don't fact check, so please do your own research. But that's all I got.
I mean, if he's not letting her speak at all, like in public, then yes, I care very much because she shouldn't be censored like that. So I give all the tucks.
All right, all of the tucks.
Hey.
Hi, Mom. Welcome. Everybody, welcome my mom.
Hey.
We are now doing Are You Aware and Do You Care? Welcome.
And
thank you for coming.
Nick, I don't know how Nick.
Where's Nick?
I know. That's what we want to know.
He's MIA. I don't know.
As is Matt.
Do you care without Nick?
I know, and I blame myself because I didn't do a little check-in at the top of the day.
You didn't do what?
A check-in at the top of the day to say, "Hey guys, show today." I just thought everybody would remember. Okay. My bad. All right. Are you aware and do you care that LeVar Burton is replacing Drew Barrymore for the National Book Awards as host?
Oh.
No.
I wasn't aware, but I do care because to me that makes more sense because he did Reading Rainbow. So I mean.
Oh, that is true. He did do Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. So and that makes more sense to me. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll give it 10 tucks.
10 tucks.
How many is it out of, by the way?
It's out of 5, but 10 is good.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, the thing about that is I believe it has something to do with the WGA and how Drew was about to be a scab. Like, I think that's why she lost it, and now LeVar Burton is replacing her. So that's the little bit of context. Jada Pinkett Smith has been separated from Will Smith since 2016. And that might have more to do with why the slap happened. There might be a little bit more backstory because Chris Rock was asking her out before they were actually separated.
Actually, I was aware of that. I just recently became aware of that, and if that's the case, it makes more sense as to why it happened. Although,
It's their business what they do.
as far as their relationship, I mean, that's them. That's their business.
But here's the thing with that. I wasn't aware, but it now makes sense because of the guy that she was, like doing
Yeah, the
the boy
18
that
year
she
old.
had.
The
Yeah,
entanglement.
whatever.
Yeah,
That one. And how he was aware of it, he knew it, and he was okay. Now it kind of makes sense.
yeah, and plus the Chris Rock thing, like he was asking her out whenever he thought that she was getting a divorce, although she wasn't. They weren't going to get a divorce; they were just separated or whatever.
They were leading separate lives.
Yeah, because they didn't want to. I guess for public image sake, they didn't want to do the divorce thing. So
That's
they
not what she said. What she said was, "We love each other. We don't
Hmm.
plan on getting a divorce. The divorce wasn't in the thing, but
Oh, okay.
we're leading separate lives."
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. I thought it was just for like to say. I thought it was just to save face, really. But
No, it was more like they're just leading separate lives because she said something about we've committed to this relationship. We're committed to being a family,
Mhm.
and that isn't changing.
Yeah, I did hear something about that, about how like they wanted to navigate their,
Yeah.
parenthood and all that. So,
Anyway, it'll whatever.
but I
It's
don't
their
know.
business. It's their business.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
their business.
and you never
So,
know you never know why people do that or why they whatever it is that they do. So
yeah.
more power to them.
So I'll give it 0.5 tucks.
Point
How about
five. That's the least
Point
amount of
five.
tucks so far. Speaking of Oscars, do you know that Gwyneth Paltrow? Are you aware and do you care that Gwyneth Paltrow is using her Oscar as a literal doorstop, an outdoor doorstop?
I
Yeah,
was not
I
aware.
did hear that, and I find that it's her business what she does with it. But I think that's like almost insulting.
I think it's very
Yeah, I feel the
insulting.
same.
Not almost insulting. Insulting.
I mean, I feel the same because I mean, she was, given that award for work that she did, and it's kind of like she's given the Academy the cold shoulder, like or like a fu kind of thing. Like I don't care that that you. I mean, screw your award kind of thing. Um, so
But she doesn't have the screw your award type of attitude. It's just.
But she doesn't have the attitude, but it's just
Attitude wasn't the right word.
the
She is very.
action.
I think she respects very much the getting the award. Happy she has the award. Just can't believe what she's done with the award.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. I'll give you 3 tucks. 3 tucks.
3 tucks.
Uh-huh.
Was that a Weinstein thing? Shakespeare in Love?
Yes.
Do you think that's why she does it?
It's an Oscar.
Yeah, I don't know. Very weird.
It's definitely a Weinstein thing. He pushed for that. That's why she got the Oscar.
Mm.
I wonder when she started using it as a doorstop. Are you aware and do you care that Ab Fab will have a script?
It's coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ab Fab.
Really do care. Happy to hear it.
I don't even know what that is.
Wow. Okay. Mom, would you like to tell him?
Ab Fab is a British comedy where you have these 2 friends that are basically stoners.
Okay.
And drunks.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very, very funny. That's it.
Okay.
And it's a comedy. And
I like comedies, so yeah, I care about that.
but they're really stoners and drunks.
I would like to. Yeah, I'm gonna
they make being stoned and drunk like the thing, and
Okay.
it's really funny.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I mean, I care about that. I like.
They're they're absolutely fabulous, darling.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Sounds good. Like a good show. So I'll give it
And
5.
definitely aware. Thrilled to hear it. Very
I'll give
much.
it 5 tucks, and I will try to find a way to.
Very much care.
Are
Yeah.
you aware and do you care that Pete Davidson is one, he just hosted SNL, and that like the writers are doing that again, even though they said they'd wait. I don't know. Anyway, and he wants you to date his mom.
He wants what?
He wants someone to date
He's
his
looking
mom.
for someone to date his mom.
Oh, I was not aware of either.
How come he hosted it? I saw that and it didn't make sense to me.
I mean,
Because
I
he's not
think
on.
he's kind of.
He's not on it anymore?
Yeah, he left. Yeah, he left the show.
Okay.
I mean, as a performer, as an artist, I think he's okay. I like his work. I mean,
what is his work?
he's basically a comedian. He's an actor comedian. I'll give it for the first part. I'll give him 3 tucks. And as far as him wanting someone to date his mom, I don't really care about that. So I'll give it 0.
Wow, that is the first 0 tucks. Okay. Speaking of dating moms, are you aware that, and do you care, that Denise Richards is posing on OnlyFans with her 19-year-old daughter?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm falling asleep.
That bored my mother to bits.
No.
I mean-
I'm falling asleep because I've been up since really early, and I have to be up at 3:00 in the morning. I have my first departure.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, and I
Hey.
just,
Okay.
oh God, all of a sudden it just hit me.
Okay, really fast. I will give it.
Oh God.
Just because I'm guessing a lot of people are gonna be like very excited about that. So I'll give it 4 tucks.
Excited about that. What an interesting. Okay.
Like it's gonna generate a lot of interest.
Oh, okay. Mom, what do you think of it before you go?
What was it again?
Denise Richards and her 19-year-old daughter are now doing do you know what OnlyFans is?
No.
It's something where people pay for a subscription to your thing and you give them exclusive content. And usually it's like naked exclusive content, but people do weird stuff too.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
I
I don't
mean,
care.
a mother-daughter thing. I mean,
That's okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I mean, it doesn't interest me.
Wasn't aware. I find it very strange.
Yeah.
But,
Lucy,
yeah.
before you go, are you aware and do you care that there's a 20-cent coin, I believe Australian coin, worth thousands of dollars?
I wasn't aware. I would only care if I had it.
Well, maybe you do.
Yeah.
Check your pockets.
Exactly. It's Australian.
Yeah, it's a
An
20-cent
Australian
coin.
I've never had possession of an Australian coin.
Mm.
I believe my
I
mom
have,
would
but-
have at some
It'd be
point,
cool.
or still does.
Davidson
But-
left SNL in 21.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were out of 22.
So, are you aware and do you care that a DeLorean has been found in an Illinois barn that has less than 1,000 miles on it? A DeLorean.
Ooh. That's really cool. I do care very much. And I'll give it 5 tucks.
Wow. Okay, 5. Are you aware and do you care? And there's a reason for this. Are you aware and do you care that a Starbucks employee who was fired out of spite posted all of the Starbucks drinks recipes?
Ooh. Really?
Yes.
Espionage.
I find that very that's a very
That's right.
yeah, like a very good way to get revenge, I guess, if you want to call it that. So
It's probably
Yeah,
very illegal.
probably. I mean, But I'll also give that 5 tucks.
All right, 5 tucks.
Find it
So
very interesting.
the thing you gave the most tucks about was all of the tucks to the Kanye West wife situation where he's not letting her speak, but also LeVar Burton replacing Drew Barrymore on the National Book Awards. And the least amount of tucks you gave is about someone dating Pete Davidson's mom.
All right.
Yes. I like it. I like the math. Mom, if you want to go, I understand. If not,
I have to go.
All right,
I have
we've got
to go.
this next segment. All right, love you, Mom. Thank you for
Night.
coming. Do you want to
Night,
do
honey.
Ask Mom?
I can't. I don't know that I can even. Go ahead. Ask quick.
Okay,
Ask quick.
let's do the thing for Ask Mom. This is now Ask Mom, where you get to ask my mom anything you want with Lucy
You
Dunn.
better have some questions for me.
Okay, Eric, give her a question.
Man,
You don't have one.
do you, whenever you can't sleep, do you count sheep?
No,
No.
but I try to do something like that because it's the only thing that sort of works.
What do you do?
Okay.
Well, I try to breathe. In my case, I try to do as little thinking as possible and hope that that works. Or not really counting sheep, but breathing, more like breathing.
Yeah, like a meditation thing.
Yeah, that.
Are you able to turn off the like noise in your head?
Yes, ever since Ari.
Wow.
noise
Lucy,
in my
have you
head is
noticed
gone.
the influx of Israelis
No.
evacuating to Athens?
No, because they haven't come to Athens.
Yeah, they're flying to Athens and then moving on, but some of them they said we're gonna.
Mm,
They haven't come to Athens.
yeah, it's horrible what's going on over there.
Don't get me started.
Oh, I wasn't trying to like make it a discussion. I was just making a comment. It's very I mean it's
Sad.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they did it, but
Who are we talking about now?
You're talking about the terrorists when they
yeah, the
attacked
terrorists.
Israel?
Like what were they thinking? I mean,
What do terrorists think?
well, probably
Okay, see,
Hatred.
I live in a different part of the world where the media that we have has different information than the media that you have.
Yeah.
And my thoughts are, and my sympathy actually goes to those poor people that are being displaced in Gaza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
because they got
that's-
caught in the middle of it.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
human
That's
shields.
who's getting my
Yeah.
sympathy. And the fact that the Israelis are bombing freaking hotels and hospitals and places that they shouldn't be bombing only because they want that goddamn piece of land that they've wanted since 1967. Don't ask me these questions. I am not of the same mind as what is being spewed in the U.S.,
Which is what?
which is go Israel. Has to protect itself. At this point in
No,
time,
I
Israel's
wasn't
the aggressor.
thinking that.
Israel's the aggressor right now.
They definitely are.
Israel's the aggressor right now.
I thought they
Yeah.
were the ones targeted.
They had people in concentration camps because in Gaza, those people are in concentration camps and have been for years. And they're spewing this bullshit because that idiot Netanyahu. Am I on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can't have this conversation.
Well, I don't know anything about what's going on, and I should, and I'm definitely ignorant. I just know that there's a history, a long history to what's happening.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, long history. Let me tell you. Okay.
I would say
Trying to think of a nice way to put it.
There is no nice way to put it. Let me
Okay.
explain to you. Okay. Let me historically tell you what happened, okay? Historically. The Palestinians, the Arabs and the Jews lived together for thousands of years in a country called Palestine. And after World War II, when nobody wanted the Jewish population on their backyard, specifically the US, the UN, and England specifically, did not want them. So what did they do? They created the state of Israel. By creating the state of Israel, they displaced many Palestinians. Now, I ask you, if you were told, move out of your house because another family is moving in, how would you feel?
Livid.
Not very happy.
There you go. So those livid people are the terrorists.
Well,
because they want their homes back.
I mean, they're targeting the wrong people.
That without question. And what they've done, like even in the walls that they built to get into Jerusalem, to do all of that shit, that's craziness. Downtown Jerusalem was mostly Arab, mostly. Centuries. We're talking about centuries now. You understand me? Centuries. Nobody bothered the Wailing Wall, but the shops that were owned there were owned by them. So for them to come into those shops, they have to go hours through checkpoints to come to their land, to come to their stores. So they've made
a wall.
their lives impossible. They've made their lives impossible. They continue to make their lives impossible. And now, just the tip of the iceberg, and just to end it, we're just going to bomb the shit out of it because we don't care. Because they want that land. It's no different than Putin wanting